How do you think India intercity bus industry will move forward in the next 5-10 years?
Now, technology is evolving at an immense pace that we cannot even think about. That brings us huge growth opportunities for our company as well and for the industry as a whole as well.
The offline agents के साथ जो direct connection था customer का passengers का वो that has been reduced.
Offline agents have maintained their customers. Overall, offline has a larger market share in bookings than online platforms.
Sometimes festive के कारण prices change
Right.
हो रहे हैं. Maybe bus industry are earning more.
For a particular bus, I'll have a ticket for sale. If I don't sell it off, it is of no value to me.
So what's your perspective on electric buses for?
उसके इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चरल चैलेंजेस बहुत ज़्यादा है. रिलायबिलिटी अभी तक उतनी नहीं है.
Today we have with us our very own director of Sangeetam Travels and one of the youngest director of the industry, Mr. Dharmasen Patil. He leads innovation and digital transformation at Sangeetam Travels, playing a key role in evolving company from a traditional bus operator into a pan-India tech-enabled mobility brand. A youth icon since his college days, he strongly believes in young minds, continuous experimentation and innovation with purpose, all focused on raising Indian standard across the Indian bus industry. So let's move forward and directly hear from the man itself. Hello, sir.
Hello.
So let's start from the very thing. How do you think India intercity bus industry will move forward in the next 5-10 years?
Indian bus market has a huge business opportunity going forward. If we look at the growth that we have done post COVID is phenomenal, and going forward, it looks even a big opportunity for business players, for the people who are involved into the industry, and for new players that are coming in.
Okay.
Right.
And what about the existing players who are already like Sangeetam being a 40-year-old brand?
Right.
How you see as the 5 years down the line? If I compare the previous 10 years.
Technology has helped us to grow so far. Now, technology is evolving at an immense pace that we cannot even think about, and that brings us huge growth opportunities for our company as well and for the industry as a whole as well. And for people who are traveling by buses, there are millions of travelers who are traveling by buses, and for them this comes out as a huge opportunity, or a good service is something that they should expect in coming days.
Yeah, and with the rapid rise of aggregators and online platforms, what is the truly differentiate they have created? Like if I compare a traditional bus operators working through the offline agents and now with the help of online aggregators, how the you see the business?
By online aggregators, do you mean online ticket booking platforms?
Yes.
So that has helped people in price transparency. First of all, you get to see and compare all the prices across the routes that you are looking at. Apart from that, you get to choose the service that you feel is right on the basis of customer ratings that are there online, and then you can decide whether you are booking the right service or not. So the dependency upon an individual is reduced, and now it is more transparent for passengers who are booking tickets online.
बट अगर इसका दूसरा साइड भी देखें सो व्हाट अबाउट द लाइक द ऑफलाइन एजेंट्स के साथ जो डायरेक्ट कनेक्शन था कस्टमर का पैसेंजर्स का वो दैट हैज बीन रिड्यूस्ड एंड सो व्हाट यू थिंक कि इट्स लाइक अ फॉल फॉर द ऑफलाइन एजेंट्स एंड
ऑफलाइन एजेंट्स हैव मेंटेन देयर कस्टमर्स. उनके जो कस्टमर्स उनके साथ जाते हैं, उन्होंने वो ट्रस्ट और रिलायबिलिटी मेंटेन करके रखा है, विच इज़ वाई ऑफलाइन, I think many of you will be surprised, but overall offline has a larger market share in bookings than online platforms collectively. That is because of the relationships that agents have maintained with the passenger, the support that they give to the passengers and to the bus operators as well. Now, if you look at the scenario, we are operating on a state level basis. So our buses are beyond one city. So whenever there are issues or problems or things where we get stuck into it, offline agents are the ones who pull us out of the scenario and the situation.
Right.
So they add more value than just booking to a bus operator, and that is where they become irreplaceable. That is where you cannot put an offline agent out of the market by doing any amount of activity. So offline agents have retained their share, or I think they must have grown as well.
उन्होंने भी थोड़ा
Yeah,
बहुत वो
with
add
the
on
help of technology they have grown. With the help of technology now even we are providing complete online booking options to our offline agents.
Okay.
So you need not ring up our office anymore to inquire about seats. You have a platform, you can log in and you can book n number of seats that you want. Earlier there used to be a quota system. You used to get fixed amount of seats only to sell from your counter. Now entire thing is gone and
available to offline and online both.
online both. So it is a complete transparent process, and that is how technology has helped us evolve into it. And technological advances like UPI is the biggest transformation for offline agents as well. We today sit at a place commenting upon an industry and we feel कि ठीक है यार अभी कौन जाता होगा शॉप्स पे टिकट बुक करने के
Right.
लिए. नाउ यू सिट एंड थिंक कि यार कौन वो स्क्रैच कार्ड से अभी रिचार्ज करता है. Earlier the recharges used to be via scratch cards and now everything is online. Similarly would be the case for bus industry as well. But many offline agents are directly in touch with their customers through phones, and they book their tickets through phones and pay via UPI. So that is how the industry has evolved over the years.
Right. So it's like every player has अपनी place बना के रखे हैं, be it
Exactly.
online aggregator and offline.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And so how do you see that international oil price जो ups and downs होते हैं? So how the price and ticketing affects the bus industry? Like
So far we have been protected with the international oil changes. Like touchwood, there has been no fuel price changes over the years. So that is not directly affecting, but then geopolitical reasons are affecting our industry. It affects the entire economy as a whole. So not specifically or an direct impact so far. It used to have an impact few years ago when international oil prices would affect the fuel prices
fuel
over here.
prices.
But what we see is due to increasing traffic, we see increasing fuel consumption. That has increased the fuel cost over the years. So even though when we say of fuel cost, so say if for a particular route I would require X amount of diesel, now it has increased and changed into a new figure because my mileage is reduced due to
Mileage because of
traffic.
the traffic.
Exactly, city traffic. And that is not just the case for metro cities like Pune, but that is in case for every tier 2 tier 3 cities. Everywhere the traffic and congestion is increasing, which is reducing the mileage of vehicles.
But overall, when we see that difference in pricing, and that is the customer that don't understand कि ये जो ट्रैफिक के कारण प्राइसेस चेंज हो रहे हैं,
Right.
समटाइम फेस्टिव के कारण प्राइसेस चेंज
Right.
हो रहे हैं, एंड कस्टमर परसीव एज की रेस्ट ऑफ द लाइक ट्रेन ट्रांसपोर्ट में
Right.
प्राइसेस चेंज नहीं होते, तो
Right.
मे बी बस इंडस्ट्री आर अर्निंग मोर. इज इट सो?
No, that's not the case. So what happens is for buses, an inventory which is available for sale. So for a particular bus, I'll have a ticket for sale. So I'll have a seat for sale at that moment. If I don't sell it off, it is of no value to me. So you need to compare it, bus inventory with an agricultural goods. So just the way your onion prices are fluctuating, your prices of tomatoes are fluctuating, prices of vegetables or fruits are fluctuating on the basis of demand and supply. It is the same way you can correlate with. ये बस इंडस्ट्री में भी उसी तरीके से चलता है. इसमें बहुत ज़्यादा डिफरेंस नहीं है. अगर मैं एग्जाम्पल के तौर पे आपको बताऊँ, अगर आपको 1 किलो प्याज उगाने के लिए 100 रुपए का खर्चा लग रहा है, मार्केट में आपने वो कभी 120 जाता है, कभी 150 जाता है, कभी 180 जाता है, आप इनमें उसको प्रॉफिट में बेच रहे हो. बट नाउ यू से यू हैव 10 tons of onions stocked at your place, but that rate has dropped to 80 rupees. Now it is below your expenditure. Will you sell it or you won't sell it? What will be your call?
Of course.
You will have to sell it at a loss.
Yes.
But that does not mean कि आपका प्रोडक्शन कॉस्ट 80 रुपया हो गया. आपका प्रोडक्शन कॉस्ट 100 रुपया ही है, पर अगर आपने उसको 80 में नहीं बेचा तो आप फिर भी लॉस कर रहे हो. सो मेजोरिटी ऑफ द टाइम्स व्हेन यू सी अ टिकट बीइंग ऑफर्ड एट 400-500 रुपीज, उसका मेजर रीजन वो होता है कि अगर आपने अभी इसको इस कॉस्ट में नहीं बेचा तो आप वैसे भी लॉस करने वाले हो. So better way to keep your operations functioning, to keep your buses moving, to keep your people employed. Now for an example of bus industry, so इनमें काफ़ी lean periods होते हैं. हमारा बिजनेस या इसका डिमांड सर्च होता है ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ फेस्टिव डिमांड्स और मैरिज सीजन, और यू नीड टू हैव सम ओकेजन और सम
Or
रीजन
long
फॉर
weekend or
पीपल,
something,
एग्जैक्टली
yeah.
फॉर पीपल टू ट्रैवल। अगर आपके पास में वो रीजन नहीं है, आप बेवजह तो ट्रैवल नहीं करोगे। आपको 1,000 रुपए की सीट मिल रही है, आपको 100 रुपए की मिलेगी, इसीलिए आप ट्रैवल तो नहीं करोगे।
True.
सो इट वर्क्स ऑन दैट फंडामेंटल कि हमें उन दिनों में भी गाड़ी चलानी है जब किसी को ट्रैवल नहीं करना है, तो हमको उस ड्यूरेशन में टू कीप आवर ऑपरेशंस मूविंग, टू कीप आवर फ्लीट्स मूविंग, टू कीप आवर ड्राइवर्स एम्प्लॉयड, टू गिव देम वर्क, टू कीप द लेबर एंड पीपल एम्प्लॉयड एट द बैक एंड, we need to operate buses in losses during that period
Yeah,
of time.
even in the low occupancy.
Exactly. But the unfortunate part is we benchmark the lowest price that we see. अगर आपको 20 रुपया किलो में अनियन प्याज मिल गया तो आपको लगता है कि इसको बनाने का खर्चा ही 20
खर्चा
रुपया
ही
है।
इतना है।
फिर भले ही आपको 100 रुपए किलो में बेचेगा तो आपको लगेगा यार 5 गुना पैसे कमा रहा है।
True.
But that's the unfortunate part and misunderstanding about the market which is there, and with time I think people will also
Yeah,
understand
maybe
about it.
with time that is will be accepted.
Right.
So do you think there should be a stand-up markup should be there ki a minimum price around all the operators, be it government or private, इतना मिनिमम ही हो सकता है, एंड फेस्टिव सीजन में अ मैक्सिमम मार्कअप शुड गो अप टू दिस X%. अगर हम ऐसा इंडस्ट्री लेवल पे मार्कअप कर दें, हाउ इट विल अफेक्ट द ऑपरेटर्स?
इट इज नॉट प्रैक्टिकल टू डू एक्चुअली, मतलब काफी हद तक इसके एक्सपेरिमेंट्स हो चुके हैं, काफी इंडस्ट्रीज और मार्केट्स ने इसको ट्राई भी किया हुआ है, बट उसका मेजर रीजन ये है कि सबसे फेयर प्राइसिंग मूव होती है ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ डिमांड इटसेल्फ। It is a very wrong perception that we have that bus operators decide a price. We do not. We just mark up a price. People buy at that price and the price gets established.
Okay.
It is just the way it happens for gold and silver.
Exactly.
It is just the way it happens for shares. Mukesh Bhai Ambani is not deciding the share price of Reliance.
Right.
Investors are. आज मुझे जिस प्राइस पे रिलायंस का शेयर मुझे लगता है कि दिस इज अ राइट प्राइस फॉर इट, I'll pay it. If I say it's overpriced, I'll not buy it. The price will dip and it will come to a range where I feel this is the right price and I should buy for it, and that becomes the established price. ये बहुत बेसिक फंडामेंटल है हर पेरिशेबल चीज की प्राइस डिफाइन करने का।
True.
हम लोग जैसे बोलते हैं कि मेजोरिटी ऑफ आर पीपल हु आर इन्वॉल्व्ड इन दिस कंट्री इज ऑन फार्मिंग। सो मैंने जैसे आपको फार्मिंग का एग्जांपल दिया, मे बी वहाँ पे आप MSP जैसी चीज़ों को ला सकते हो, वो चीज़ कर सकते हो, बट रियल टाइम इन्वेंट्री जब मूव होती है उसका सबसे बड़ा चैलेंज ये होता है कि नॉट एवरी बस इज प्लेस्ड ऑन अ सिमिलर स्टेज। अगर आप एक मिनिमम सपोर्ट प्राइस लगाने की बात करोगे, सो बसेस की कस्टमर प्रेफरेंस एक रैंकिंग में होती है। Now,
depending on the facilities operator provides.
Operator provides, and if you mark everyone into one bracket and one category, and on low demand days, अगर आप एक मिनिमम प्राइस फिक्स करते हो, सो जो लोअर टीयर की व्हीकल्स है उनकी ऑक्यूपेंसी कभी फिल ही नहीं होगी, वो बसेस हमेशा खाली रहेगी, और जो हायर प्रेफर्ड ऑपरेटर्स है उनकी बसेस हमेशा फुल रहेगी एट अ वेरी ल्यूक्रेटिव प्राइस, विद योर मिनिमम सपोर्ट प्राइस विल बी कवरिंग द कॉस्ट्स and it will be cost plus profit price. So majority of the operators with this policy will be running in losses, won't be having trips, drivers won't be employed on those buses during those days. So this balance of dynamic pricing helps the entire industry to sustain on itself.
Yeah, true. And also like is there anything कि festive time में drivers को extra pay किया जाता है, और because like I want to understand from the operator's point of view, there is always a shortage of drivers, I would say trained drivers in the industry.
Right. Drivers in general for commercial vehicles or heavy vehicles are in a shortfall.
Yes.
So that's a core problem. So
yeah. So when during the specifically wedding seasons and festival times जब demands बहुत ज़्यादा है, so how an operator manages, you know, सारी buses on road हैं, we have to stand by में extra drivers रखने पड़ते हैं, then how an operator, that is a big challenge.
Right. So उसका मेजरली वो चीज़ यही होती है कि आप लीन डेज में कितने ड्राइवर्स को एम्प्लॉयमेंट प्रोवाइड कर पा रहे हो, उस बेसिस पे आपके साथ में ड्राइवर जुड़ा हुआ रहता है ऑन पीक सीजन डेज, बिकॉज इवन अ ड्राइवर अंडरस्टैंड्स कि लीन डेज में यार मुझे लॉस में ड्यूटी मिली हुई है, मुझे लॉस में एम्प्लॉयमेंट मिला हुआ है, व्हेन द बिजनेस इज नॉट एफिशिएंट, so the driver usually tends to stay back with you in those festive days as well. And it's actually a tremendous job by the drivers that they are
Exactly.
doing on even on festive days, even on occasions like New Year's और दिवाली, और
Festival
उसके
है
लिए
ही
कोई
नहीं.
फेस्टिवल नहीं है,
Yeah.
कोई चीज़ नहीं है, वो पूरा सेक्रीफाइस और कॉम्प्रोमाइज करके उनकी ड्यूटी करते हैं. एंड आई थिंक दे आर नॉट अप्रिशिएटेड इनफ विद द sacrifices and compromises that they do. They stay away from their family, from their loved ones to earn their bread. And we are not appreciating enough as industry, as a society. We are not appreciating drivers enough is
True.
what I feel.
Yeah, and if we see a pilot and if
Yeah.
we see a loco pilot and then if we see a bus driver,
Right.
लोगों का perception भी change होता
Right.
है जो vehicle वो drive कर रहे हैं, जबकि
Right.
challenging job all the three have.
एग्जैक्टली वो इक्वली चैलेंजिंग जॉब है, इक्वली रिस्पॉन्सिबल जॉब है. अगर आप वॉल्यूम्स को कंसिडर करो तो जितना वॉल्यूम ऑफ ट्रांजैक्शंस या जितना वॉल्यूम ऑफ ट्रांसपोर्ट एक ड्राइवर बस ड्राइवर कर रहा है एज अ होल, nobody else is matching up to the numbers. And we are not thankful enough to the services of these people. We take it for granted. It's an unfortunate thing in country like India.
Yes.
If you look abroad, drivers are highly respected and it is a very respectable job in those countries, but unfortunately it is not the case in India so far.
Yeah.
And we hope to see better things in that direction.
Yes. So, and जैसे धीरे धीरे infrastructure is improving. We have national highways
Right.
building up. So, what do you think that all these things, what is building for the bus industry? So, is it helping and how it's helping? And people now at this point of time, I feel like people still see as a bus transport those who want to travel in on a pocket friendly prices.
Right.
They are opting for bus.
Right.
But I feel like over the years luxury bus travel industry has evolved
Right.
tremendously.
Right.
And being Sangeetam, they are also into luxury sleeper buses.
Right.
We don't have a sitting and all everything. So
Right.
how the perception of people have is changing? What do you think?
So first I'll answer on the infrastructural question of yours, that definitely highways have helped us to grow the business tremendously. The basics of it is it reduces your travel time.
Right.
People want to get to a place in the minimal amount of time, and these highway corridors have immensely helped businesses to solve the transportation issues. For example, in Maharashtra, Samruddhi Expressway is a very fine example of such highway project, and more future projects are coming in. So Pune Ring Road is one of the project,
Right.
Pune to Sambhajinagar connectivity. So these highway projects will reduce your time, it will increase your mileage, reduce the cost of service production is what we say, reduce the cost of producing the service, and it will be end-to-end beneficial for all the people. And people are expecting that very similar thing. So out of the basics, if I set aside everything, people want safe travel, people want reliable buses, and people want minimal amount of travel time is what we look at people's expectations from that point of view. So that's actually the luxury for people. When you
Yeah.
deliver this set of things, it is over and above all the gimmicks and glamorous and shosha things. It beats the other things
Everything.
any day.
So if I can say that ki 30-40 years before, people were expecting the same thing, पर
Right.
आज भी लोग वही
Right.
expect कर रहे हैं.
Right.
And other than कि आप goodies दे रहे हो,
हाँ.
TV है, everything, these are like just add on if you are not providing rest of the three.
Right. So that stays at its place. People get used to it. People say कि ठीक है यार, है नहीं है. Ultimately, what are you expecting out of railways? It is the very same thing. What are you expecting out of air travel? It is the very same thing. Why are people choosing Indigo over any other airlines? What affects or matters you? Other airlines are serving you water packed bottle, Indigo is serving it in a cup. Doesn't matter. It takes you from A place to B place in time. That is all matters to you. And at large, I'm not talking about niche markets.
Yes.
I'm not talking about first classes. I'm not talking about business classes. I am talking about your India to majority of
Majority
your
of
people are wanting this. This is their core requirement, is what I see of the market.
पर ये जो majority class है, these are like very price sensitive people.
India isn't price sensitive, India is value sensitive.
So you
India pays for the value that you give them.
Okay, so even for the people like majority of people जो middle class, upper middle class है,
Yeah.
if suppose if you think if we are providing that comfortable and reliable service, but we are priced X amount higher than the other bus service,
Yes.
so what do you think people will choose a lesser price or the I feel like still people कहीं ना Indian mindset क्या होता है compare करते हैं 100 रुपए में ये मिल रहा है और 100 रुपए में ये मिल रहा है.
नहीं,
So what do you think in this context?
एक्चुअली बहुत छोटे प्राइस गैप्स पे लोग अपना डिसीजन बाइंग डिसीजन स्विच करते हैं.
Okay.
बट देन आई ऑल्सो फील दैट पीपल आर नॉट दैट प्राइस सेंसिटिव दैट आई विल कॉम्प्रोमाइज ऑन माई सर्विस. So if you look at the scenarios, if my service is very neck to neck to somebody else, people might think on pricing at that point of time. But if I am providing a service and the other competition that is there, that is not even close in terms of service, people will definitely pay extra. People will pay a surplus of 10%, 15%,
To
20%
get that comfort.
to get that comfort. So India is definitely value sensitive. This is a wrong impression of people that they are pretty much price sensitive, but then they value every penny that they pay out.
So how you define a good journey for according to a passenger's point of view?
So I just now mentioned that you need the buses to be clean, basic hygiene to be maintained. You need to be on time. In that as well, people have that understanding and tolerance that travel journeys are unpredictable, road conditions are unpredictable.
That's not in our hand.
That's not in our hand. Nobody can control those parameters and point, but then eventually that is what people at large are expecting. If we say again start discussing other things into picture, then maybe we might get moved aside. But then basically or a very primary requirement is again the same. It has been the same, and probably it will be the same.
And do you think the role of digital media, social media in making a loyal customer in this industry, does it have a major impact?
Definitely it does have an impact. It increases the transparency. It reduces the gaps of people's communication, and we are able to communicate with people in a more direct manner post social media. So now even social media is opening up with a lot of new experiences. People are able to write their complaints back to us. We can communicate what is the practical solution that we can provide to the things. We can communicate what are our shortfalls. People get to know why things happen in a certain way. Now when we say discuss about pricing, now this is the biggest confusion factor for people. उनको हमेशा लगता है कि मैं एक discriminating price दे रहा हूँ in terms of festive season. But again, social media is the thing that may enlighten people in coming days and time.
Right.
So that is something. So it definitely opens up the bar a bit.
It's like a bridge connecting
Exactly.
directly to a customer and
Right,
audience.
right.
So what do you think a brand is? Somebody hears Sangeetam Travels. So क्या perception होता है एक brand building and brand value एक product हम buy कर रहे हैं.
Right.
So if we're just hearing a particular brand, consumer को क्या mind में आता है कि brand building, is it important from the operator's point of view?
Definitely. You need to set the expectations right of people. Just like I said just now, that people are expecting reliability out of us and we are providing that. People are expecting consistency out of us and we are providing that. So when they hear about a particular brand, so whenever companies are coming up, they should know their audience. They should know whom they are targeting. They should know what they are going to offer. So you need to have this entire clarity in order to retain a customer, in order to communicate right with the customer. Specifically bus segment, we see a lot of companies entering into the business. Buses are new, they are targeting to a different set of customers. 1 year down the line, 2 years down the line, the buses gets old. Services are not up to the mark because of that very reason, and then suddenly your target customer changes. So your brand communication changes. So entire things get completely upside down. There's a very simple example for it. You know what to expect out of an Oyo. You know what to expect out of an Hayat. So that is highly important for any person to be there. So you should know when you're doing your branding, who is my target customer, and this will be my target customer. I won't be shifting. If I'll be shifting, I'll be communicating it in a similar manner, that okay, now I am changing my target audience.
Right.
That needs to be communicated, so that whenever a person is choosing a bus, he knows what to expect out of you.
But there are certain brands जो अभी अभी हाल ही में मार्केट में एंटर हुए हैं, and they are spending huge amount in branding and marketing,
Right.
irrespective of understanding कि this product is for which audience, like marketing to all of the audience. तो
Right.
आप वैसी टाइप की ब्रांडिंग्स को क्या बोलेंगे? Like it's more confusing to the audience. काफी brands हुए हैं जो introducing price of 90 rupees, 100 rupees में travel from here and there, and suddenly they will increase just the introductory price they are offering.
Right. So you are automatically, when you are say talking about, or you want to attract a customer at say 99 rupee price or 199 rupee price, you are definitely distancing yourself from the people who are willing to pay the premium. They are judging you in a similar way, in a similar manner ki boss theek hai, this is not my cup of tea, and you are distancing yourself from that set of customers. That is very much clear from day one. B, you might attract customers very quickly with the lower pricing, but are you providing something which would differentiate with such high extent that the customer will stay with you even at a 10x price? So say if you are pricing today at 99, and for the first journey of a passenger, are you convincing him with that first journey itself that you are so amazing that I should pay you 100 rupees delta or 200 rupees delta, or I should skip anything, any other operator that I go ahead with, and I should choose you? These are two things that one need to ask,
Right.
because you will sell millions of tickets at 99 rupees.
Exactly, and that affects the other operators as well.
That
क्योंकि
definitely, that is there, but I won't be commenting upon that, because those practices will affect markets, those practices will affect people. But that is something that one should be aware of while getting involved into these practices, that okay, lowering pricing will attract customers, but will you be able to retain them, and will you be able to communicate what you are trying to communicate at that point of time?
इट कैन बी कंफ्यूजिंग फ्रॉम द पैसेंजर पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू भी
Right.
कि अगर ये आज 99 में दे सकता है तो कल भी दे
कल भी
सकता
दे सकता है, 99 में इनका खर्चा निकल रहा है.
मे बी दे आर प्लेइंग विद वॉल्यूम दैट्स व्हाई
Right,
दे आर एबल
right.
टू
Because people at large, we cannot expect that they understand every campaign that you're doing.
ट्रू
So when Domino's launched a campaign of one-on-one pizzas on Wednesdays, people used to think that they are selling at 100% margin on rest of the 6 days. So that is how the confusion is created, because we are of that mindset कि ठीक है यार, Wednesday को एक पे एक दे सकता है, तो इसका 50% कॉस्ट में प्रॉफिट के साथ में बन रहा है, तभी Wednesday को बेच रहा है, क्योंकि मेजोरिटी आपका जो क्राउड है वो उन कैंपेन्स को समझ ही नहीं पा रहा है.
वो अदर वे राउंड समझ रहे हैं
वो अदर वे राउंड समझ
दे
रहे
आर
हैं
मेकिंग
कि
प्रॉफिट
मुझे
दैट्स व्हाई दे आर सेलिंग
ट्यूसडे को मुझे लूट रहा है. So that's the bigger picture.
दैट्स अ chaos इवन
Exactly.
पैसेंजर भी कंफ्यूज हो जाता
कंफ्यूज
है.
हो जाता है. That's the case.
So what do you think 2026 look like for Sangeetam Travel?
2026, we are looking forward to growing our fleets. We are looking forward to getting into new markets, and more importantly, we are looking forward to even making our services much more better than what they are today. So we are in depthly working into efficiency. Delivering better services is our primary focus. Overgrowth for this particular year, that is something that we have done in 25 as well. So in 25, we took a pause from fleet expansion and route expansion, and we majorly focused upon improving our services, and we look forward to doing the same thing in the next year as well.
So it's more like a technology and data
Right.
driven mobility company.
Right. So we are completely into that direction, and that is the key focus point for us in the next year.
And you said you want to enter into a newer market, like you want to share something more in that, a new market in the sense of new places or
New routes,
altogether
new routes, new
Okay.
routes, new routes. We are pretty much focused into intercity for now. We have been focused on intercity for 40 years, and we tend to do it for a bit long.
Yeah, it's a huge market. It's still uncaptured.
Right, right,
Yeah.
right, right.
So, what's your perspective on electric buses? For like, are they viable yet? Because people are moving.
Not yet for private operators, I would say, because उसके इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चरल चैलेंजेस बहुत ज़्यादा है. काफ़ी सारी चीज़ें अभी है जो डेवलप होनी बाकी है. रेंज इज़ वन ऑफ द चैलेंज. इकोनॉमिकली ये एक चैलेंजिंग प्रोडक्ट है. रिलायबिलिटी अभी तक उतनी नहीं है, उतने रिलायबल प्लेयर्स नहीं है. वी स्ट्रगल गेटिंग सर्विसेज फ्रॉम रेप्यूटेड OEMs एज ऑफ नाउ. सो वो एक चैलेंज हमें आता है कि हाउ विल वी गेट दोस व्हीकल सर्विस्ड, हाउ विल वी हैंडल ब्रेक डाउन्स, आर देयर इनफ नंबर ऑफ मैकेनिक्स इन प्लेस. सो इन सारे सवालों में आई थिंक इट इज फार फार अवे फ्रॉम रियलिटी फॉर प्राइवेट ऑपरेटर्स.
Still very unclear market,
Exactly.
and even the life cycle of that
Vehicle is right,
not
right.
battery की life cycle है.
Exactly.
It's, I would say, like हम ऐसा बोल सकते हैं कि it's better for into like city operation.
Exactly. It is better for government to take care of it because they have the bandwidth of those vehicles filling. अगर कोई एक पर्टिकुलर प्रोजेक्ट नहीं चलता है, गवर्नमेंट के पास में उतना बैंडविथ है
True.
कि टू गेट आउट ऑफ इट, प्राइवेट ऑपरेटर्स may or may not get out of that mess if they fall into it, if that does not work. So it's bit risky for private operators
At
to
this
get
point of
into
time.
that space.
Yes. And so, what do you think? Current government transport policies and regulation, are they in place? Are they in support with the operators?
गवर्नमेंट प्राइवेट ऑपरेटर्स को इंडस्ट्री का एक पार्ट कंसिडर कर ले, फिलहाल वही बहुत बड़ी बात हो जाएगी, इज व्हाट आई फील. बिकॉज गवर्नमेंट इज नॉट विलिंग टू लुक एट प्राइवेट ऑपरेटर्स एज अ पार्ट ऑफ एनी ट्रांसपोर्ट इंडस्ट्रीज. Many transport ministries, it is a state driven project. So central has limited control over it. Central government का उतना कंट्रोल नहीं होता है इंडिविजुअल स्टेट अफेयर्स के अंदर. काफ़ी हद तक स्टेट गवर्नमेंट मिनिस्ट्रीज का ये पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू होता है कि बाय बस ट्रांसपोर्टेशन देयर ऑब्लिगेशन इज ओनली लिमिटेड टू STUs, स्टेट ट्रांसपोर्ट ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस तक ही उनका लिमिटेशन है. Bus operators are there to put fines upon, to collect penalties from, but when it comes to infrastructures, हम लोगों के पास
Very
में
limited.
बहुत लिमिटेड इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर्स है. हम लोग जिस क्वांटम में पैसेंजर मूवमेंट कर रहे हैं दैट इज़ ह्यूज, एंड इन एक्सचेंज ऑफ दैट द इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर स्पेसिफिकली विच इज़ बीन प्रोवाइडेड टू अस, ये बहुत लिमिटेड है. इसमें इस वॉल्यूम के ट्रैवलर्स को हैंडल करना अपने आप में एक बहुत बड़ी बात है. उसका एप्रिसिएशन होना नहीं होना एक अलग सब्जेक्ट है, बट अगर आप अप्रिशिएट नहीं कर पा रहे हो, एटलीस्ट स्टॉप questioning into it, stop putting restrictions on those things in such a way that it creates inconveniences for the passengers. कई cities में होता है कि beyond a point there will be no entries for buses, we will not let, it is not affecting us directly, it is affecting the people.
Right.
लोगों को आज अगर आप 4 पिकअप पॉइंट्स रेस्ट्रिक्ट करोगे एंड यू इंट्रोड्यूस एन एक्सपेंडिचर ऑफ ट्रैवलिंग बाय कैब, ना वो पर्टिकुलर पर्सन एक पॉइंट से उसके पिकअप पॉइंट तक जाने के लिए जितना कैब में पैसा खर्च कर रहा है, उतना ही पैसा वो बस टिकट के लिए खर्च कर रहा है.
Exactly.
सो इट इज इन अ वे कॉजिंग इनकन्वीनियंसेस टू द पैसेंजर्स. और ये चीज़ गवर्नमेंट अथॉरिटीज़ को समझना, इट्स अ बिग टाइम राइट नाउ, बिकॉज द अमाउंट ऑफ ट्रांजेक्शन दैट आर हैंडल्ड बाय प्राइवेट ऑपरेटर्स इज not
Very
even
huge.
close to any other.
Yes, exactly. And and it's just not specific to now states. अब तो
Right.
ये पूरा पैन इंडिया हो गया है. And
Exactly.
the amount of जो प्राइवेट ऑपरेटर्स कनेक्ट करते हैं वहां तक तो ट्रेन्स भी नहीं जा रही.
नहीं जा रही है. Exactly, that's a problem. We are still messed up with state borders. We are still messed up with state versus state chaos.
Right.
AITP गवर्नमेंट ने इंट्रोड्यूस किया है, बट उसकी अभी तक काफ़ी क्लैरिटीज़ नहीं है, उसमें काफ़ी लूप होल्स है, वहाँ पर लोग फंस रहे. सो अ बिट ऑफ द थिंग्स इज डन, बट देयर इज लॉट टू बी डन. इसमें काफ़ी सारे गैप्स अभी भी है, और उनको एक बेटर स्मूथ पैसेंजर एक्सपीरियंस के लिए इन गैप्स को फिलअप करना, बिकॉज वी कैनॉट कंट्रोल एवरीथिंग. देयर आर things way beyond our control, and that needs to be acknowledged and that needs to be understood by the authorities.
If I say like if government is not doing the certain thing, is there any national level body who supports and who make standard policy and who helps other operators to run and to.
There is a private body of bus operators which is nationally recognized, and it is Boki Bus and Car Owners Co-Federation of India. So that body is in place, but then again very minimal support from the government in terms of hearing out the bodies, hearing out what we have to say on multiple instances कि कोई स्टैंड पॉइंट अगर सुनेगा तो एक्चुअल प्रॉब्लम्स समझेंगे कि ठीक है, व्हेन गवर्नमेंट इज ड्राफ्टिंग अ पॉलिसी यू नीड टू हियर आउट बोथ द पार्टीज की what are the flaws of this particular policy, how we can change it. Now Boki played a vital role in introducing AITP, and that is one phenomenal thing that happened.
Sorry, what is AITP?
AITP is All India Transport Permit. So
Okay.
earlier when you had to travel from one state to another, you had to take the different state permits to travel and operate into those states. But then with AITP, you can travel across India with single transport permit. Yeah. So that is one thing that has been done by this body. But then again, government support is something that is needed. What we That's an literally long ambition with what progress or things that we are looking as of now. But we need government bodies and a special forum for bus operators to keep the points and to act as a mediator in terms of all these services. Similarly, in a way, they have provided for airlines in form of DGCA, for insurances in terms of IRDA. So we need similar government bodies to regulate the business and to check the nuances of what has to be done, what has to be permitted, how a bus business operates, what rules to be drafted
for a better accountability.
Exactly, for better accountability of bus operators, of our vendors, because ultimately everything becomes a bus operator's responsibility because we are in the front. So इस चीज की अकाउंटेबिलिटी और इस चीज का प्रॉपर रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी शिफ्ट करने के लिए हमें इस रेगुलेटरी की बहुत ज़्यादा ज़रूरत है. वन अथॉरिटी फॉर पैन इंडिया इज व्हाट वी नीड. State authorities won't work because see, Maharashtra is a bigger state, but other states में within state routes are just not possible. दिल्ली में आप कहाँ चलाओगे गाड़ी?
Right.
आपको दिल्ली के बॉर्डर क्रॉस करके बाहर जाना ही पड़ेगा. So you cannot divide India into multiple states. You need one nation, one authority, one transport policy, and a clear transparency of things is what we need as of now.
Yeah, just like railways के लिए है,
Exactly.
flights के लिए है, तो the similar for the bus
Right.
operators
Railways is government controlled, so there's no chaotic situation for them. For airlines, it is very much clear in terms of DGCA. So they set the rules and they set the norms, and even airlines won't operate beyond the rules.
True.
The rules that are made won't be very much in a way that they are partial in terms of airlines. So it'll be fair for them. Functioning of an airline become viable. So all these things to be kept into consideration. और इन चीज़ों को लेके जब एक पॉलिसी फॉर्मुलेशन होगा तो आपको इंडस्ट्री हर तरह से बेटर होते हुए दिखेगी. Not just in terms of bus operators, in terms of passengers as well, in terms of city traffic mobility as well, because we acknowledge that bus pickups are causing chaos to traffics, but we are not left with any other choices. How will people move? That's a question that we constantly raise. You give us a solution and then we will abide by the solution. But then there's no solution at this point of time.
True. And with that regulation, is there any regulation or institute for the drivers training? क्योंकि जो अभी operators drivers लेते हैं तो private operators खुद train करते हैं. How we hire drivers? Or is there any government recognized institute कि we go there and वहाँ से drivers ले लो and कैसे?
No. We are setting on a lot more basics as of now. So I think it's again one of a great thing that needs to be, or initiative that needs to be taken, because as I said, there's a huge potential gap in terms of supply of drivers. There's a lot more demand for drivers, but less amount of supply is there. So drivers usually get trained on their own. There's no training institute for drivers. We hire drivers on the basis of experience. So we see how old is their driving license issued, and we bet them on that basis that he has worked for a certain amount of time. That is condition number one. Condition number two is we put them on trials. We see their local trial first before putting them on route. Then secondarily we put them on a route with other fellow driver. So after finishing that training and completing that part, then we onboard him. And then फिर जो माइक्रो ट्रेनिंग का पार्ट होता है कि उसको छोटी छोटी चीज़ों के लिए ट्रेन करना है, सॉफ्ट स्किल के लिए ट्रेन करना है, बिकॉज ट्रक्स में इट इज डिफरेंट, buses में it is different. So that we need to do on a regular basis. On job training is something that we have to do with these people. If I ask a person कि boss, before joining my company you will have to do a 30-day training, everybody run away. Nobody will join me. We are willing to provide those kind of trainings as well, but then drivers don't support that. So we have to do on job training to these people on the basis of cases, on the basis of experiences that our trainers have, and that is how we handle the driver issue.
यहाँ से ही एक मेन और एक क्वेश्चन आता है कि जो पैसेंजर्स हैं वो ड्राइवर को ड्राइवर स्किल पे मेजर नहीं करते, दे मेजर कि ड्राइवर ने कैसे बात की. समटाइम पैसेंजर एक्सपेक्ट कि इवन इफ वी आर बोर्डिंग, ड्राइवर बिजी है तो अपना काम छोड़ के बैग रखे, जो वॉट एवर दे एक्सपेक्टिंग. दे हैव अ वेरी बिजी स्केड्यूल एंड जिस तरह नाइट शिफ्ट में काम कर रहे हैं, फिर भी पैसेंजर एक्सपेक्ट कि यार मैंने कुछ बात कर दी तो ड्राइवर शुड बी पोलाइट इनफ कि उनसे बात करे. एंड पैसेंजर ये देखना भूल जाते हैं कि दे आर देयर फॉर, वो अपने काम के लिए एंड देयर वर्क इज टू ड्राइव सेफली.
राइट.
सो वहाँ पर बहुत नेगेटिव फीडबैक एंड क्रिटिसिज्म एज अ कंपनी एंड एज अ ऑपरेटर आपको मिलते हैं. सो देन हाउ यू पुट योर यू नो योर पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू इन फ्रंट ऑफ पैसेंजर, क्योंकि वहाँ पर पैसेंजर तो नहीं मानेंगे आपकी बात.
राइट. सो ये केसेस आती है एक लिमिटेड नंबर ऑफ पैसेंजर्स से. So now when you see on social media or when you see on any other platform, you will see say hardly around 50, 100, 200 comments. So when you see 200 comments, you see a lot of things. But then at the same time, you forget that we are serving 1 lakh passengers in a month. That ratio is very small. So passengers in a large prospects are quite understanding. So there is one small batch of people who I won't say chaotic, but they cause some issues. They have some certain amount of expectations. But इसको एक जगह पे इस तरीके से भी समझना बहुत ज़रूरी है हर किसी के लिए कि हम लोग जब ड्राइवर्स को चूज कर रहे हैं तो we don't have a buffet of options to choose from. ऐसा नहीं है कि मेरे पास 50,000 ड्राइवर आ रहे हैं और उसमें से मैं 5 ड्राइवर्स चूज कर रहा हूँ.
Right.
I have a limited amount of supplier inquiry of drivers, out of which we are choosing, out of which the first priority that we give is the driving skill that the driver has. Their behavior that they have towards drinking and driving, that is the second biggest offense that we take into consideration. The third priority list that we have is their understanding of the vehicle and the mechanical parts of it. तो अगर आपकी गाड़ी को मिडनाइट को इश्यूज आ रहे हैं, ड्राइवर के पास में बहुत बढ़िया कम्युनिकेशन स्किल्स है पर मैकेनिकल स्किल्स जीरो है, वो आपको बहुत बढ़िया तरीके से समझा देगा पर गाड़ी नहीं निकल पाएगा. आपको बहुत प्यार से एक कहानी सुना के एक प्रॉपर 5 स्टार होटल के रिसेप्शनिस्ट के जैसे या किसी एयर होस्टेस के जैसे समझा के आपके बर्थ पे बिठा देगा पर गाड़ी स्टार्ट नहीं कर पाएगा. वर्सेस अ पर्सन जो शायद उतनी सहजता से आपसे बात ना करे पर he will make the vehicle work. He will take you from your place to your another place. We choose the second person in that choice. Secondly, you also need to understand that every person comes from a different background in general. So you cannot expect a 5-star treatment from that person in the first place. And basic communication skills is what we look upon. Right. That is intolerable. कभी ये चीज़ भी नहीं होती है कि वो प्रायोरिटी है इसीलिए कोई बदतमीजी से बात कर दे और उसका justification हो. That will not be there. That will not be tolerated. But then setting the expectations right becomes really important in this part. And we very much appreciate our passengers. We very much appreciate people traveling in general जो ये बात को समझते हैं. दूसरी बहुत एक इम्पॉर्टेंट चीज़ हो जाती है कि जब आप को किसी से एक चीज़ के ऊपर गुस्सा आया or and then we are slowly turning into a behavioral pattern ki then I will lash it out on the person. So
जो सामने आएगा.
जो सामने आएगा, and that is repeatedly seen in blue collar people. It is again very unfortunate part, just like I mentioned that it is a thankless job and people these guys are tolerating these things as
Right.
well. So that is the case which happens for delivery partners as well. Now delivery partners is a big debatable topic today.
अभी तो वही चल रहा है 10 minutes
10
डिलीवरी
मिनट्स
कितनी
डिलीवरी, आप
बेस्ट.
10 मिनट में कैसे नहीं आए?
कितने
आप
सारे हैं, सिग्नल्स हैं, ट्रैफिक है,
ट्रैफिक है,
एंड स्टिल ही इज
there are
मैनेजिंग.
n number of things beyond that person's control. Now you are frustrated because you were given X commitment and that is not fulfilled, and now you cannot stand in your place and you are like कि नहीं यार मुझे इसके ऊपर अभी गुस्सा निकालना है किसी भी कंडीशन में. So you lash out on that person and it breaks them, it affects their psychology. वो चीज़ होती है. It's a different case for delivery partner.
Right.
It's a different case for say security guard. It's a different case for waiters in the restaurants, and
Yeah.
it's a completely different case for drivers. That person's set of mind during that night is something that you're putting everybody's life on stake. So when we enter into a place and we just for the sake of it, no matter what the reason is, but why are we getting into these arguments?
द वेरी फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन कि हमें अगर कोई छोटा सा डिस्कम्फर्ट हो गया है,
Exactly.
बेसिकली लेट इट गो,
Right.
शो दैट एम्पैथी. कोई नहीं भैया.
Exactly. So that is the reason why we have our team in place. We got across this issue that okay, this is something that is mentally affecting the driver. So we tried to solve it in two ways. So we have pre-journey trainings or breathing session to the drivers, wherein we prepare drivers for these situations. So when do they usually occur? Bus gets delayed because it was stuck in traffic. Driver is not willing to wait for a passenger because they are getting delayed beyond a reasonable time frame and the entire schedule gets disturbed. So during these scenarios, usually the tussle between drivers and passengers happen. So we try to train them pre-journey that this is something that you might come across, and whenever you come across just try to ignore and focus
Ignore
on
and
your
focus.
focus on your job. आप आपकी मेंटेलिटी को ठीक रखो, अपने दिमाग को ठंडा रखो और काम रखो, and you complete your journey in a proper way. That is one thing that we do. When these cases get escalated to our office, to a backend team, when either a customer reports or driver reports or there is a chaos, we make sure that the driver's supervisor or manager rings him up, asks ki, are you okay? Are you feeling okay? Let go of that part, set it aside and move on. So it's again unfortunate that we had to get involved into these
Right.
things and places, but then again it is what it is. The market is in a way it functions, and again it's a very minute or small number of people, passengers or people,
creates chaos.
chaos in this scenario. That is not a very huge or alarming or concerning number. It's a very small bunch of passengers that get involved into such practices.
या एंड आई फील लाइक कि अगर पैसेंजर भी ज़्यादा एम्पैथी शो करेंगे टुवर्ड्स
Right.
ड्राइवर एंड कंडक्टर, सो इट्स लाइक कि ओवर द जर्नी दे आर आल्सो टीचिंग टू
Right.
बी काइंड एंड कि हाँ and
Right.
कोई एक पैसेंजर किसी एक ड्राइवर पे गुस्सा कर रहा है तो आप अपनी जर्नी तो मूड खराब कर रहे हो,
Exactly.
उसका भी एक्सपीरियंस खराब कर रहे
Right.
हो, एंड इट्स ओवरऑल जर्नी का एक्सपीरियंस ही खराब हो.
Exactly. वो आप भी का एक्सपीरियंस खराब होता है. It is a loss situation for both the
both
people.
of. And if I ask कि संगीतम ट्रैवल्स के पास ऐसे क्या ऑटोमाइज सिस्टम्स हैं इन बसेस इन प्लेस वेयर वी चेक वेयर द ड्राइवर्स आर नॉट क्रॉसिंग द ओवर स्पीड एंड नॉट स्लीपिंग क्योंकि इट्स अ नाइट जर्नी, सो
Right.
लाइक यू नो to make our travel more safe and
Right.
secure for the passenger,
Right.
so that वो आराम से सोए.
So we have entangles system involved into our systems. So the hardware is installed in the buses, which monitors overspeeding, which monitors entire driver behavior, the way in which he's driving. There's also a live camera in front of the driver, which is monitoring driver drowsiness. Is driver speaking on phone? It instantly raises alarms. We have a backend team which overnight monitors all the performances of the drivers. If there is any alarming case, we instantly get in touch with the drivers. We try to resolve it, try to find a solution to those things and get out of it.
हम पूरी जर्नी में रात को मॉनिटर कर रहे हैं, इवन इफ
Exactly.
पैसेंजर स्लीपिंग तो वो रेस्ट एश्योर्ड है कि
हाँ, क्योंकि हम लोग मॉनिटर कर रहे हैं,
मॉनिटर
उस चीज़
कर
को
रहे हैं।
मॉनिटर कर रहे हैं। टेक्नोलॉजी ने इन चीज़ों में काफ़ी हेल्प किया हुआ है कि हम लोग रियल टाइम सारे अलर्ट्स को मॉनिटर कर सकते हैं। ड्राइवर ड्राउजीनेस की इंस्टेंटली अलर्ट्स रेज होते हैं, सिर्फ बैकएंड पे नहीं होते हैं, उनके सामने
उनके
भी
सामने
होते हैं। सो वी रिकमेंड देम टू टेक अ ब्रेक, टेक अ 5 minute break,
Right.
take a 10 minute break and get fresh and then again continue with the journey.
राइट।
And in certain cases when these things occur, we also have spare drivers to take care of the journey further.
तो जो भी ये रिसेंट हाईवेज में अभी बहुत सारे बस एक्सीडेंट्स हुए हैं एंड द वेरी इंस्टिंक्ट एंड जो हीट निकलती है पैसेंजर्स की, इट्स टुवर्ड्स द बस ड्राइवर्स एंड ऑपरेटर्स,
Right.
but there can be n numbers of reason of that accident because accidents first of all are very unfortunate.
Right.
कोई भी कंपनी को पता नहीं होता कब कैसे हो जाए।
Nobody wants to
yeah.
get involved into it.
Yeah. So what do you think कि who is the main culprit behind it, या फिर what do you think ये क्यों हो रहा है, या फिर ऐसा is there any loophole, या फिर is there like complete system? What do you think?
So in the first place, accidents का ये एक हमारे यहाँ पे अनसेट रूल है कि बिगर व्हीकल इज ऑलवेज एट फॉल्ट। ये हमेशा कंसिडर किया जाता है, बीट ट्रक्स बीट बसेस, हर जगह पे ये चीज़ कंसिडर की जाती है कि बिगर बसेस आर एट फॉल्ट। सो द कैमरा दैट आई मेंशन्ड अबाउट इज एट प्लेस। काफ़ी सारे इंस्टेंसेस हमने उसमें से देखे हुए, चेक किए हुए, on the basis of which we are able to identify who the culprit was. So there are multiple cases when somebody is crossing the road midnight looking into their phone, strangely coming in front of the buses. Unfortunately that accident occurred, but the moment we are able to see that person in the screen, we can see the brakes being applied, we can see the speed being reduced, but still the dash happened.
Right.
So these cases with this tech we are able to identify, but then with any tech you cannot bring that n moment patient in terms of the crowd that gathers at that point of time. That is something that nobody can control. We need more empathy, more logical thinking, more patience from people during that
इस पर्टिकुलर सिचुएशन से पहले निकलना
बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट है कि उन सिचुएशंस में फिर हम लोग कैसे उसके साथ में डील करें, या थोड़ा पेशेंट हो गए, थोड़ा रुक के हम लोग सोचे कि ठीक है व्हाट माइट हैव गॉन रॉन्ग। सो ये सिनेरियोस काफ़ी आते हैं, उसमें क्लियरली यही चीज़ प्रिज्यूम की जाती है कि ड्राइवर्स आर एट फॉल्ट, बस ऑपरेटर्स एंड ट्रक ड्राइवर्स एंड ट्रक ऑपरेटर्स आर एवरीबडीज फेवरेट टारगेट्स टू हिट अपॉन। सो ये चीज़ें भी होती है, बट देन how can we deal with it? We do not control all those factors.
Yeah, because such kind of accidents can happen in the train journey, flights, everywhere. And if we see like the ratio of like accidents as compared to the pan India में जितनी buses operate होती है, that is I think is between 1 to 3%, very less.
It's very thin. It's even thinner.
So what's your core value towards the leadership of designing Sangeetam Travel?
Core value in terms of leadership is I like to transfer the leadership in the people who are working at Sangeetam, and I have been working in that similar manner. I like to delegate my tasks, and I like to create that leadership value in the people who are working over here. So I pretty much believe on creating those micro entrepreneurs within the organization, so they just don't have the responsibility of one department, but they see the company across, and they see what's driving out of it, in what direction things are moving, and what right call needs to be taken. So we want to move into that direction wherein the people who are involved with us take accountability of things.
वर्किंग इन अ कॉमन गोल।
राइट उस तरीके से हम लोग ट्रेनिंग्स को या रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटीज की शिफ्ट को प्लान करते हैं।
Okay, so is there any one key decision you have took over the like past few years which has changed the Sangeetam's growth trajectory?
Pointing one thing थोड़ा डिफिकल्ट होगा।
You can point more than one.
if I am excused not being humble for a while, I would say joining the business is one decision that changed the
Yeah.
trajectory that went for the company. And apart from that, there are many different things. Moving out of Jalgaon and starting operations from Pune is one decision
One
that
big
one
decision
big decision that I would say changed our growth prospects
on a positive way.
on a very positive way. We are able to serve our people in a much better way from this particular location than being there. वो अभी भी हमारा होम ग्राउंड है. जलगांव के लोगों के साथ में अभी भी हमारा उतना ही सारा कोरिलेशंस है. But then again, moving out of there and coming here in terms of an operational point of view is one decision that has helped us grow.
Grow like on a bigger picture.
Right.
To keep your vision moving, how you keep your team aligned? Like, because people get distracted,
Right.
they can be focused on their internal department,
Right.
small things. So what practice you involve कि सारी team एक common goal के लिए aligned हो?
When the team is concerned, हम लोग उनको एक ही चीज़ के बारे में फोकस रखते हैं, that we should look at the long term vision of the company and at the long term goal for the company. If we keep on looking at the micro things, what am I getting today, where will I move, in what direction, so वो हमारा भी लाइफ मंत्रा रहा हुआ है कि if I get distracted by micro things in life, I might lose out on the bigger chunk. And the same thing might happen with these people as well, and they see us, they learn from us, and that is what they have done so far. So they are aligned to the longer vision, where we are planning to go, where we are planning to end up, and that keeps them very much motivated in that zone.
And if I ask कि संगीतम का like, where you see संगीतम 10-20 years down the line as a any like larger than life vision you have?
I better not speak upon it.
Okay, दिखाना ज़्यादा
Right,
better.
right. Let's go there that far and see
Let
for
people
ourselves.
see.
Let people see. Let everybody see, and let us see that
Yeah.
things. Right.
So and how you handle failure, setbacks? क्योंकि काफी सारे decisions ऐसे होता है. There are some good decisions जो
Right.
immediately results दिखा देते हैं. But there are
Right.
certain bad decision. I will not say bad decision. There are certain decision की
No, there are bad decisions.
Oh, is it?
There
What
are
do you
bad
think?
decisions. Yeah.
लेकिन don't you think कि decisions हम जब लेते हैं तो we think like this will work,
Right.
but outcomes वैसे नहीं आते जैसे हमने assume किया रहता है. Then it becomes a bad decision.
Right.
What's your take in this?
See, outcomes define whether a decision is good or bad. Intentions can be at their own place. Every decision is intended to taken in a positive manner only. कोई बुरा सोच के तो कोई decision नहीं
Right.
लेता है. So that is there, but then you need to make peace with the outcome before taking a decision is what I would suggest. Is what I do at
You
my own.
practice.
Yeah, that is what I practice. Ki before taking a decision, you should know all the बेस्ट पॉसिबल आउटकम्स. आपको आपको सारे नेगेटिव आउटकम्स भी पता होने चाहिए, आपको सारे पॉजिटिव आउटकम्स भी पता होने चाहिए, और आपका प्रिपेयर्डनेस होना चाहिए कि बस दिस माइट गो रॉन्ग, दिस माइट गो राइट, और दिस माइट गो रॉन्ग. सो यू नीड टू हैव दैट balance in your head before moving into that direction, or else if you are just looping around that positive cycle कि मैं ये कर लूंगा, फिर वो कर लूंगा, फिर वो कर लूंगा, फिर बहुत बढ़िया हो जाएगा. हाँ, ख्याली पुलाव वो नहीं पकते हैं, वहाँ पे challenges आते हैं. if it does, great, but then life has taught me in that manner कि no, but you need to be prepared for the good and the bad.
So if I ask you, so are you a risk taker या बहुत ज़्यादा logical analytics and पूरा process oriented human being? Like कैसे आप करते हो? Like if you believe in certain idea, आप उसमें risk लेंगे या फिर?
At the end of the day, it all becomes about your gut feeling. You might have all the data in your hand. You might analyze a situation 100 times in much different ways. So मैं उस चीज़ के बारे में बिलीव रखता हूँ कि I am that person who bets on my gut feeling. If I feel that I should move ahead with this decision, might make sense, might not make sense, but let's take it and let's see how it goes. That's how I started with my career. That was the story behind it.
We can see now Sangeetam traveled with 100 buses.
Right. So at that point of time, doing what I did made no sense at all.
Yeah, बहुत डर भी लगा होगा आपको.
हाँ, like I had no
How
backup
was
plan.
it? तो ये वर्क करना ही चाहिए.
ये वर्क करना ही चाहिए. There was no turn around. There was no way around. अगर ये वर्क नहीं करता, I don't know where I would have ended. But that is how I have taken decisions so far.
So how you build trust among your fellow employees, driver, conductor, because sometimes everybody has their own small goal within the
Right.
company as well.
Right.
Being a director, you have certain vision, but
Right.
सबके micro अपने visions हैं.
Right.
But to keeping कि yes, as together we have to move forward, तो trust issues हो सकते हैं.
Right.
So how you make sure कि employees, drivers and conductors are strongly bounded together?
So individually they might have some agenda. Individually they might have their own personal targets, and they're equally important. ऐसा नहीं होता है कि कंपनीज विजन्स एंड कंपनीज गोल्स आर ऑलवेज बिगर देन इंडिविजुअल गोल्स. सो companies are made for individuals. Individuals are not made for companies is what I believe. And commonly everybody should fulfill everybody's goals. So ये एक अपनी जगह पे चीज़ है. And I think people would answer it in a much better way about the company, that what makes them stick to the place that they are with, or that there are many people who are working with us for a decade now. So even before we started expanding, even before we had the plans of expansion, there are people who were involved with us, and they are still involved with us into that completely different trajectory or different growth plan altogether. So that is there. And to say being transparent, being honest with the people, being showing them the real picture, what they need to do, I think इन सब चीज़ों का collaboration से ही किसी का trust बनता है.
Right.
You cannot go out and buy it. I'll tick this 4 boxes and I'll win your trust. That's okay for non-fictional novels, but it's not how things work in real life. You actually have to be honest for people to trust you.
Yes. It should be a win-win situation.
Exactly.
कि एक इंडिविजुअल ग्रो भी हो रहा है
Exactly.
एंड कंपनी ग्रोइंग टुगेदर.
एग्जैक्टली. अगर वो चीज़ नहीं हो रही है, सिर्फ कंपनी ग्रो हो रही है, इंडिविजुअल ग्रो नहीं हो रहा है, तो आप उसको एक पर्टिकुलर टाइम तक बेवकूफ़ बना सकते हो.
राइट.
उसके बियॉन्ड कुछ नहीं कर सकते हो. उसके बियॉन्ड यू कैन नॉट मेक देम थिंक फॉर अ वेरी लॉन्ग पीरियड ऑफ टाइम दैट ओके यू आर ग्रोइंग, you are moving into one direction. They should actually feel the growth among themselves.
Yeah, that is self motivation.
Yes, that is how self motivation works.
For you, what is growth? Will it be a number, revenues, or money, or making $1 billion company? What is growth for you?
Concepts like growth or success are pretty much subjective. It is upon your own ambition or how you are thinking about it. When I talk of myself, जब मैं अपनी बात करता हूँ कि मेरे लिए ग्रोथ के क्या मायने होते हैं, सो हम लोगों का एक ही कॉमन एजेंडा रहा है दैट पीपल हु आर विथ अस शुड मूव अहेड. जो हम लोग जिस टॉपिक के ऊपर डिस्कशन कर रहे हैं, इफ दैट्स नॉट हैपनिंग, then beyond a point any number will not make sense to you. So if you go out and ask it to any person, आप किसी से भी जाके बात करोगे who have attained that financial freedom or that benchmark is something that they have crossed, तो आपको उनसे एक ही चीज़ पता चलेगी कि ठीक है, it's not making sense anymore. When you don't have it, you keep running behind it, you keep fighting for it. एक पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम के बाद में वो सेंस बनना नहीं, वो बंद कर देता है. एंड देन व्हाट यू कैन थिंक ऑफ इज कि हाउ मच डिफरेंस आई मेड बाय डूइंग द वर्क दैट आई डिड, एंड इन रिटर्न इट मेड मी सम मनी, इट गेव मी सम सिक्योरिटी, इट improved the life of the people behind me. But then how much lives have I changed is something that I or we measure growth upon. There are many examples of individuals within Sangeetam who are very much the parameters of this growth measurement, that we have seen them move ahead in their life.
What was your, like, अभी तक कोई ऐसा proudest moment है with Sangeetam? since you have joined?
I again cannot put
Every
down
day
on
is
every day is, yeah, every day is a different tussle, different hustle and a different fight. But एक किसी moment के ऊपर हम लोग I cannot pinpoint, I would be doing justice to other things. Milestones are there कि X number of fleets कर ली, X route पे चले गए या ये चीज़ कर ली. But at the larger picture, when I look at certain people into the organization and when I look at their journeys, so मुझे वो काफ़ी प्राउड फील होता है द वे दे हैव स्टार्टेड विथ अस. जो जिस ग्रास रूट से उन्होंने स्टार्ट किया है, देर आर मेनी पीपल हु हैव स्टार्टेड विथ अस फ्रॉम कंडक्टर्स. तो वो कंडक्टर थे, उसके बाद कोई ड्राइवर थे. From there they are turned into managers, and then when we see them use technology, computers, Excel, and the hunger that I see in them कि मुझे Excel सीखना है, मुझे शीट्स सीखना है, मुझे इसमें डेटा फिलअप करना है, मुझे टायर का डेटा एक्सट्रैक्ट करा के दो, मैं टायर माइलेज इंप्रूव करूँगा. when I see these things, it's not just an hunger of an individual to make his organization go further, but where they're starting from and where they have achieved is something that is far bigger achievement than what we have done. That is far bigger achievement than what we could do
it's kind
going
of very
forward.
inspiring.
It's very inspiring. So we can draw the inspiration from their stories itself ki you can move that further in life when you have the will and willingness to learn and to grow, and when you are not distracted by other things. Just like we discussed that there are many individuals जो टेम्प्ररी गोल्स के बारे में सोचेंगे, टेम्प्ररी चीज़ों के बारे में सोचेंगे, व्हाट कैन बी बेनिफिशियल फॉर मी इन क्विक टर्म्स. बट देर आर दीज अगेन good set of people. It is not one or two example. I can talk about it for hours कि इस बंदे ने इस पोजीशन से स्टार्ट किया है, किसी ने ऑफिस फ्रंट एंड ऑफिस से स्टार्ट किया है, एंड देन दैट वेरी पर्सन इज लीडिंग ऑपरेशंस इनटू ऑन अ वेरी फोर फ्रंट. सो इट्स वेरी इंस्पायरिंग फॉर अस टू सी कि ठीक है, किसी के अंदर ये विल पावर भी है. Somebody is so hungry to grow in life, somebody is so hungry to break down all other things and move ahead in life. So I think that makes me feel very proud about the organization that I'm working for.
Yeah, so it's like more like कि giving a platform और लोगों को आप zero से एक certain
They
milestone
are
achieve
creating the
करने.
platform for themselves.
अच्छा.
We are not creating anything, or they are paving their own ways. वो अपना रास्ता खुद बना रहे हैं और अपना रास्ता खुद बना के वो उस मुकाम तक पहुंच रहे हैं that they can grow further, they can take the organization further, and they can grow themselves further.
So if I ask you कि ऐसे बहुत सारे मोमेंट आपको देखे से यू फील प्राउड, तो
Yeah.
कभी ऐसा भी होता होगा कि आप बहुत ज़्यादा हैप्पी हो गए एंड डज इट अफेक्ट योर डिसीजन मेकिंग थिंग कि, या फिर ऐसे कि ये सर्टेन डिसीजन मैंने लिया था डजंट वर्क आउट,
Yeah.
और
Yeah, we positively wrongly estimate things at point and we take the wrong decisions. ये भी चीज़ें होती है कि हम लोग बहुत positively overestimate करते हैं चीज़ों को, and that has happened with me as well. I have wronged a lot of decision in that zone. So it is also important कि आप सारी practicalities को picture में रखें, and that gets you carried away.
या. सो डू यू हैव एनी मेंटर हु यू एडमायर, और उनकी लाइफ से आप इंस्पायर्ड हैं, और एनी एक्सपीरियंस विच हैज हेल्प्ड यू, शेप्ड यू एज प्रोफेशनली?
I cannot pick one. I get inspired by stories. I don't get inspired by people. Is what my personal philosophy is कि मुझे stories ज़्यादा inspiring लगती है, या how people bring the result out of certain things, that really inspires me. I am fond of cricket a lot. I watch cricket a lot, so that is a sport which gives you a lot of stories, and it moves you, helps you think that TK, you get stuck in an impossible situation and you still get out of it. So I think those things are there. Then there are, when we speak of ethics, and when we speak of contributing to the society as a whole, then we can look up to Mr. Ratan Tata, and the way he has contributed in the life cycle that he has had. And not just him, when we look at the history of entire Tata Group, we will find more such stories and more such people contributing to the society. So that is something that I look up to.
So it's more like आपका भी विजन है, if you serve for society, automatically you as a brand group
That's the point. That's the ultimate point, and you
adding
just
value.
adding value in that terms. Otherwise, there's no larger point to the work that you're doing. Is what I feel.
So how you help yourself to keep on learning and evolving every day with the up to date with the market, with the technologies? Is any practice or you spend some time in learning or something?
I usually spend times with the real time problems that we are having. I spend time with the customer data that we have in terms of customer complaints that we receive or suggestions that we receive. I tend to work upon them, and जब हम लोग उस डेटा को देखते हैं तब एक रियल टाइम प्रॉब्लम्स हमें दिखती है कि ठीक है, आपका ये मेजर पेन पॉइंट है एंड वी नीड टू एड्रेस दैट एंड वी नीड टू फाइंड सम क्विक फिक्स टू दैट थिंग. That is one thing which is there. Another thing what helps me keep updated is listening to, say, podcasts or listening to more such business oriented content online. That has become a quick way of gaining a lot of things. Another slow way is reading books. That has become quite offbeat these days, but it's again an old school way of learning. So that is how I try to stay updated with the
It's
market.
more like कि real time जो experience and challenges हैं
Right.
उसे कैसे
That's the first thing which will solve your problem. आप बहुत बड़े प्रॉब्लम्स को रिसोल्यूशन करने के लिए सीख सकते हो, उसके लिए काफ़ी सारे प्लेटफॉर्म्स है. बट देन इफ़ यू आर नॉट लर्निंग, इफ़ यू आर नॉट रिजॉल्विंग द प्रॉब्लम्स दैट आर हैपनिंग एट योर टेबल, देन फिर वो सीख के भी कोई पॉइंट नहीं रहता है.
Right. So, is there any piece of advice you want to give to young entrepreneurs who want to enter in this industry or already a part of this industry?
There's one piece of advice that I would like to give is don't rush your entry and don't rush to exit is something that I would like to recommend to people. क्योंकि हम देखते हैं कि people get carried away with a lot of information that is online. People get carried away with a lot of reels that we see these days. You will make X amount of money, and that's your primary motivation at the very first day, and then you just can't wait to get those returns. Then you quickly enter into it, and then you quickly understand, okay, I was wrong. This is not the thing for me. These are the challenges, because you haven't analyzed them before entering into it.
Yes.
Then you realize them, and then you feel that, okay, this is not good. Then you get attracted to something else. So you need to learn to holding upon something for a long period of time just for the sake of it. Even when you feel कि मैं इस चीज़ के साथ में 100% मुझे कन्विक्शन है दैट आई वांट टू डू इट, keep that aside for a while. Let some time pass and think over it for a longer period of time. And then when you see that same amount of conviction for, say, a certain period of time, and you feel, I want to do it regardless of the results, then go for it. Then don't come out of it.
वो
Stay
फीलिंग
there.
काफी टाइम तक रहनी
काफी time
चाहिए.
तक
इट शुड
रहनी
नॉट बी अ
चाहिए.
टेम्पररी मोमेंट कि
Exactly.
सबको देख के
हाँ,
करना चाह रहे
ये वो कर रहा है, वो कर रहा है, so I'll get into it. I'll get into creating content. I'll start making videos, and okay, it's not working, it's not giving me results. Let's get out of it. Let's do something else. I'll start some shop. I'll do some business. Okay, it's not working. I should try something else. So you will end up spending a lot of time into it because there's no clarity. But for you to have that clarity, I think there will be 100 different methods, but time is the biggest essence. When you are committed towards one thing for a very long period of time, that really tells you that you got to stay there for a very longer period.
काफी लोग एंटर करते हैं एंड दे आर एक्चुअली हार्ड वर्किंग बट दे लूज मोटिवेशन इन बिटवीन मे बी बिकॉज ऑफ द सर्टन इनिशियल सेटबैक्स एंड
Right.
फेलियर. तो उस समय क्या करना चाहिए एंड हाउ यू हैंडल लाइक इफ यू फील डीमोटिवेटेड?
You need to have some purpose behind it, behind what you're doing. When you have that purpose, and that purpose is bigger than the motivation that you need, so be it motivation or demotivation, be it success or failure, we are thriving at something or you receive setbacks, if your purpose is bigger than that, तो फिर वो चीज़ आपको भले हर दिन ये फील होगा कि यार मैं ये क्यों कर रहा हूँ, मैं इसमें क्यों फंसा हुआ हूँ, ये क्यों करना है, ये करना ही है क्या, इज इट रियली इम्पोर्टेंट, कैन आई सर्वाइव other than this. You might have 100 such feelings while going to sleep at night, but the morning when you wake up, that you should wake up with that purpose. Only and only then you are able to stick into the things that you're doing, or else you'll get carried away with something else.
लाइक इंस्टेड ऑफ क्वेश्चनिंग, हमको वो सुबह उठना है, काम पे जाना है, सुबह
हाँ,
उठना है,
सुबह
काम
उठना
पे
है, काम
जाना
पे
है,
जाना है. You need to see. I told
without
you.
thinking.
Yeah, I told you that I'm fond of cricket. So when you don't find boundaries, you need to look for singles. So you need to keep rotating your strike, and you need to get on the other end, and you need to give yourself that time to function out of it. You just can't throw your wicket away because you're frustrated, because
जल्दी से 6 चाहिए,
हाँ,
जल्दी
जल्दी से
से
6 चाहिए, जल्दी से 4 चाहिए, ये क्यों नहीं हो रहा है, why is it not, that is something that is needed, is what I feel.
So is this the philosophy you follow in your life in every
I
aspect,
try to. I
personal,
try to.
professional?
Yes. I try to follow this philosophy in my life, that you need to stick around, because everybody's journey is different. You might find success in certain things in a very shorter period of time. I might get motivated from you, and I might set that time frame for myself कि इनको इस particular time frame में success मिल गया, मुझे भी मिलना चाहिए.
मिलना चाहिए.
और वो नहीं मिलता तो हम लोग disappoint हो जाते हैं. What is success again? इट इज़ अ सब्जेक्टिव मैनर. हम लोगों ने खुद के लिए एक टारगेट सेट किए हुए, वो हम खुद ही अचीव नहीं करते और खुद ही सैड फील करते हैं.
So overall, how you define your success?
आई थिंक आई हैव टू डिटैच माई सेल्फ फ्रॉम दोज मेट्रिक्स, or else if I start finding happiness into a number, I'll also find the sadness
भी.
into that number.
So ना अच्छा ना बुरा,
ना अच्छा ना
just a
बुरा, whatever
process.
it is, just a process. You'll have to pass through it. It's a journey. You'll have to pass through it. You might like some roads, you might not like some roads, but you'll have to travel if you want to go where you're going.
So is there any one habit you are so proud of, and one habit you're not, like you want to quit? Is there anything?
I think I lack consistency a lot. It is something that I'm not very proud of. I think if I would be more consistent in my life, things would have been much better for me in terms of my personal life and professional life and everything else. Consistency is something that's not everybody would agree to it, that it's an important part of
Yeah.
very much important part of it. But then I am somehow surviving without it. That is something that I'm proud of.
Yeah. Yeah, you have learned the art of surviving without it.
Yeah, I think I make up for that inconsistent things by working for longer hours, or staying committed to one thing, that okay, I need to close this out, and I'm not measuring my hours into it, that okay, ये मेरे इतने घंटे मैंने काम कर लिया है, now I'll set this aside, but then I make up
Like
for
आप
it.
पीछे पड़ जाते हो कि ये
हाँ,
हर
कि ये
खत्म ही
अभी ये
होना
खत्म ही
चाहिए.
होना चाहिए. So that is something that I think I make up for that lack of consistency, but then that's not the excuse. I need to be more consistent.
Like definitely फिर ये पर्सनल प्रोफेशनल लाइफ बैलेंस को अफेक्ट करती होगी, या फिर how you
हाँ,
manage?
definitely, but see, I would not endorse it, or I would not recommend it.
It's
But
your way
मेरे
of
लिए
working.
my way of working, but मेरे personal और professional life में एक बहुत thin line है. Like most of the times I'm not even able to differentiate between the two. The bigger reason for it is because I'm working with my brother, and we are staying in one place. So your dining table becomes your boardroom. So you're just not logging out.
Right.
You're always logged in.
So it's like constantly 24/7
24 by
Sangeetam
7.
is in your
Exactly,
mind.
that's the discussion around the house. 80-90% of my time I spend with him, so that is how things are going. So whether we are on a holiday, whether we are on a trip, whether we are traveling anywhere, so we cannot switch it out. We tried doing that, but it makes no sense.
या एंड इनफैक्ट ये जो एक पैटर्न है ना, ये बहुत सारे सक्सेसफुल एंटरप्रेन्योर्स में नोटिस किया गया है कि दे कांट डिटैच देयर कंपनी और देयर समथिंग दे आर वर्किंग ऑन इट फ्रॉम देयर पर्सनल लाइफ. फॉर देम दैट इज अ पर्सनल लाइफ.
That is a personal life. That is how things go. See, I would say कि मैं ये recommend नहीं करता हूँ. It's a very bad thing if you are looking for a balanced life, and it's important to have it. But वो eventually वैसे हो जाता है. You cannot hold conversations. I thought of some idea. I thought of some problem. I cannot take it कि वो ठीक है Monday को discuss करते हैं. Now I am sitting on a Friday evening in my home. and I'll set that aside for 2 days, that's not possible. So it will naturally and eventually
Naturally.
keep happening. There is very thin line and very thin gap between personal and professional life for me so far.
So if not Sangeetam Travels, what you would have been doing now?
I think that there was again, as I said, I was pursuing CA, but there are three career options if you are pursuing CA. Is one is you would want to work in some organization, or you would want to set up your
Own CA practice.
practice, or you would end up having a teaching career. But while I was doing it and while I was involved into the process, I used to spend around 12 to 14 hours a day for around a year or more than a year into that process, but still I was not committed to either of the three things, so I had no idea what to do after completing the course. There was no plan B so far, so I think we would never know.
Or maybe you have seen your father working in this industry.
No,
उसके
there
कारण
was
भी
there
नहीं?
was no plan of joining Sangeetam as well.
अच्छा.
When I joined, I had no idea what I have to do with my life. So I was completely clueless. I was just going into a flow, following a procedure. There was no plan B. I would have been into some business.
So I also know that you had received Youth Icon Award. वो किसके लिए था? And is there any memory जो college के time में आप you still remember that or you want to share with us?
I have spent most of my college days in office itself.
अच्छा.
So I've been working ever since I was in my first year. So कॉलेज डेज की यही मेमोरीज है कि आप
Office.
हाँ बंकिंग को कैसे जस्टिफाई कर रहे हो, what is the reason for your short attendance, and making up and cooking up stories to tell your professors.
But you were still actually आप अच्छा काम कर रहे थे. काफी लोग तो movies जाते हैं but you were working for the.
But then again, this is not justified at that
Yeah.
point of time. It was not doing business or doing entrepreneurship was not cool at that point of time.
Right.
So in the stories that I used to cook up, I used to give some fancy things that I was involved into. I used to say that I am, say, playing football at some level, so I was involved in some leagues. I dream of getting into movies, so I was on a project. I was assisting a director. I used to cook n number of stories, and the professor who
Perfect
was
storyteller.
the professor who was buying it knew 100% that I am lying, but then what he would do is like, okay, boss, ja tu.
And Youth Icon Award?
Youth Icon Award is something that I received
4 years.
3-4 years back. Is something that I remember. A friend of mine nominated me for that award. So that was that. It was a small function.
Was any activity you were involved or social activity you were doing
No,
anything?
no.
Is there any movie you like? You are so much inspired जब भी आप low होते हो, you watch that movie and.
No, I don't repeat to watch movies.
अच्छा, are you fond of movies?
I am very fond of movies. I watch movies left, right, center. I would, but then there are again, see, there are many movies to get inspired from. Again, sports dramas is one category that you would surely be inspired from. There are many Hindi sports movies जिनको आप देखोगे, so it's quite inspiring. There's one movie which I feel that has been one of my favorite movie, but I would not dare watch it again because it's so disturbing towards the end, which was Ford versus Ferrari. Is a sports racing movie.
Right.
But then that is one movie. If I have to pick just one out of them that I have watched it and I'm done for the life, I cannot
I
watch that
need to
movie again.
rewatch.
I cannot watch that again.
आपको ending नहीं पसंद है?
Ending नहीं पसंद. So that is one movie. Then again, this Pursuit of Happiness teaches you resilience
Yes,
and
patience.
patience. So yeah, I watch a lot of movies.
Yeah. And any book you want to recommend? Like you said, you read a lot.
Yeah, so one book that I would recommend is Who Not How. If you are looking forward to building organizations and you want to delegate your tasks and responsibilities, you could learn a lot from them. Then, if you are not there, there are very few people who are reading these days, and if you want to get into reading, I think you could start reading with Ankur Wariku's book series. It's good for beginners because there are short form
Short
of
and very easy way of he narrates. He very
easy
easy
way
way
of
of.
reading is something that I would recommend to people.
Is there any place in India you want to travel solo, but just road trip?
I would not travel solo to any place because see, traveling for me is spending specific amount of time with people for a specific amount of period and then recreating those memories for the rest of the life. So I usually so people and group matters to me more than the destinations because that is the purpose of that entire thing for me. uh, but if I have to pick one, I would love to go to Leh.
That bikers trip?
Bikers trip is something that I would like to explore.
Yeah, that's मेरे भी wish list में है वो. Is there any behind the scene interesting story you want to share with the audience कि just while you secretly inspecting operation संगीतम में and आप गए ऐसा कुछ interesting incident हुआ maybe something you
the
want to share?
the better part is while we were growing the business, most of the drivers didn't know me,
अच्छा.
they didn't recognize me, and that helped a lot for us while inspecting. So
अच्छा.
I used to do those inspection checks. I would hand over back to any driver and would check if he is taking it or not. So I have done that
अच्छा
in the past.
पैसेंजर बन के
हाँ,
जाते थे.
पैसेंजर बन के कि यार वो वहाँ पे छोड़ दोगे क्या. So I have done that, but then there was also one case where I genuinely had to deliver a bag and the driver was not taking from me. Then I had to ring up my manager कि भाई उसको बोलो बैग ले लो. Manager had to ring up his supervisor and then they connected with the driver and then he took my bag. So that was chaotic but good.
या कि वो किसी का भी बैग नहीं ले
नहीं
रहा
ले रहा
है.
है.
ही इज फॉलोइंग द
He
प्रोसेस.
is following the process.
सो अभी भी आप वो प्रैक्टिस करते हैं ऐसे रैंडमली ना, पर अब तो
अभी
एवरीबडी नोज.
everybody knows, yeah. So अभी वो थोड़ा कम हो गया है. So
थोड़ा सा मेकअप एंड ऑल करके जाना पड़ेगा था.
now people do it. So
Yeah.
that is what we do now.
फ्लाइंग स्क्वाड्स काइंड.
हाँ, but then we focus so much on customer feedback that we need not do it anymore. That's the biggest difference that we have seen through the stages. At many times you have supervisors, then the supervisors will look into it. Then there are possibilities कि ठीक है वो supervisor को कुछ बोल देगा, वो काम नहीं करेगा. But then we rely upon our passengers. So we function that ways कि we rely upon the passenger feedbacks and we function in that manner.
So what your view on the statement, the real heroes of India transport story aren't in the sky, they are on the road?
Read the numbers.
Yeah.
Who's doing what? I need not comment upon it, but you just have to read the numbers. Who's moving what quantum of people at what costs is something
That
that
is, and to the places where even flights and trains cannot
cannot
reach.
reach. We're providing door-to-door connectivity, expanding at a very high space is something that road travel could achieve that no other travel mode cannot. So your जितनी फास्ट आप ट्रेन रेल नेटवर्क से एक्सपांड नहीं कर पाओगे उतना फास्ट आप फ्लाइट फ्रीक्वेंसी एक्सपांड नहीं कर पाओगे. इफ देयर इज अ सडन सर्च इनटू अ सिटी, so demands keep on changing across multiple channels and platforms. So we analyze them and then we can change the supply and actually bridge the gap and solve the problem in much better way than any other mode of transport can.
True. We just need a better connectivity, road connectivity.
Exactly.
And I believe like India is moving in that direction.
Exactly. India is pretty much on that direction of improving the road connectivity and making it much more smoother and easier for them.
And if I ask you if you could change just one thing in the existing travel Indian bus in the industry, what you would like to, just to start with?
If it is me, I think we are doing pretty much on it. But if I have to expect it from somebody else, I would like to expect the thing that we discussed about, the governing authority from the government,
Proper regulations.
proper regulatory authority from the government that sets the expectations right, that governs us, puts us into a questionable frame, and puts a blame of things for which we are reliable, not bluntly everything. Today it is pretty much believed that anything that goes wrong into the industry is because of the bus operator. That's the biggest unfortunate truth that we are going ahead with. If a bus breaks down, it is bus operator's fault. I am not making the bus. There's
That's
an OEM who's making the bus. They are responsible for keeping the bus on road. They are responsible for the maintenance. We are paying for the maintenance for an year upfront. It is not like we are not paying for the services that we are committed, but they are also humans. It is a machine. There are parts, and that would fail. So shifting this responsibility is also, I feel that there should be an authority which would define things in a perfect manner.
for the proper inspection as well in between ki
Yeah,
who is
because today companies are not liable. If any bus is broken down midway, bus operator is liable. People question them, but we cannot go back and question those OEMs. Why was my bus not working? Why couldn't you service?
exactly.
It is their network, it is their responsibility to provide roadside assistance. They are feeling, but nobody is questioning them. This needs to be transparent, and not just for the sake of doing it. If you would put that responsibility on their head, they would do it.
Right.
If you question them, if they are under the radar, they would solve the issues. They can, but they aren't doing it because nobody is questioning them
Yeah, there is no one to check ki whether we are following certain protocols or not.
or not. So that will be the first stepping step towards that entire core issue of improving bus transport services in India. When we have this governing body, we have high expectations of it, because there will be a viable practical rules and regulations which will help passengers improve the transparency, will avoid malpractices. Operators will be more questionable with it, but then we are more than happy to get under that radar. And second step that will follow up will be infrastructure.
Yeah.
There is no proper infrastructure of intercity bus passenger travel. There are no proper systematic parking yards for vehicle maintenance, for driver rest. There's no dormitory available at multiple places. There are no en route rest stop for passengers.
Yes, that is the like online हमें वैसे ही सबसे ज़्यादा complaints आती है
Right,
कि we don't have any proper food courts,
right.
washrooms,
It's
especially for
again a
ladies,
responsibility of bus
for the
operator.
operators. But that is something, and bus operator cannot do it. There's
Exactly.
so many highways, buses runs, and in everywhere we can't just open the restaurant.
Restaurant, that's not viable. Restaurants will function on the money and revenue that they generate. If there is a subsidization needed, bus operators won't be able to do it. It has to be done by the government. Again, setting those expectations right is something that is really important, because people will also need to think that, okay, if you are say on an average per bus you are going to consume food of say around 1,000 to 2,000 rupees, how will he survive, or how will he maintain the restrooms? And that's the case for almost every route.
Every route.
So this challenge can be resolved with
And this is a source of revenue as well for the government as well. Like
yeah,
if they set up plaza,
plaza,
and a
food
food
plaza, and
plaza, so that will give the extra revenue as well.
exactly. So these things, this infra is missing. Unfortunate thing is bus operators coming under the radar for all these things. So हम लोग हर चीज के लिए रिस्पॉन्सिबल है. मैं जैसे बोल रहा हूँ, आपके बस ब्रेकडाउन के लिए भी हम ही रिस्पॉन्सिबल है. आपको रेस्टोरेंट्स
जो
नहीं मिल
दिखता
रहे,
है उस वही ब्लेम
वही ब्लेम, क्योंकि वो बहुत इजी सॉफ्ट टारगेट है ना.
यस.
So we quickly make heroes and we quickly make villains in India. That's the biggest problem that I see. But then with right accountability shift, these issues can get resolved. Ultimately, हर किसी को problem solve करके चाहिए. Nobody is interested in just putting blames, putting questions, and
एंड फिर वहीं के वहीं चीजें.
वही के वही चीजें रहे. So ultimately, what you want is you want to solve the issue.
बट द आर रियल हीरोज जो हमारे पैसेंजर्स हैं, डोंट यू थिंक सो कि हमारे पैसेंजर्स भी थोड़े से सिविक सेंस लैक करते हैं, स्पेशली इन इंडिया? लाइक व्हाट यू थिंक? लाइक सब आई हैव सीन पीपल आर ईटिंग वेफर्स एंड दे आर थ्रोइंग पैकेट्स इन द बस इटसेल्फ, नॉट थिंकिंग कि हम तो चले जाएंगे, कोई और आके बैठेगा, वो सीट गंदी रहेगी.
Right.
सम टाइम हम जो कि साफ होती है, एवरी ऑपरेटर डज दैट, लेकिन वो रैपर्स अंदर घुसा देंगे, दे स्पिट समवेयर, इवन रेस्टरूम अच्छे से प्रॉपर यूज नहीं करेंगे. तो एज अ पैसेंजर क्या रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी होना चाहिए?
That's a long topic for discussion. That's a long topic for, but then you cannot change the way your nation functions. You cannot pick and choose the people who are traveling with you. Recently, I read a comment from somebody's in the railways who said that if you are traveling with Vande Bharat sleeper coaches, passengers need to have basic toilet sense and civic sense, how to use restrooms. Cannot choose them. Now, what's the next step? What will you do? You will have an entrance exam for booking tickets. आप वो कैसे चूज करोगे?
एंड वो कैसे पता चलेगा कि लोग आके भी जाके वो कैसे
यूज कर रहे हैं? सो दैट्स प्रैक्टिकली इम्पॉसिबल. वी माइट ग्रो एज अ सोसाइटी इन सम टाइम, in some years to come. We may function in the way we are functioning, but you can at least acknowledge कि boss, again this challenge is of somebody else. एक बेसिक चीज जैसे यू आर टॉकिंग ऑफ पोस्ट ट्रिप्स क्लीनिंग. द बिगेस्ट चैलेंज दैट वी फेस ऑन अ रेगुलर बेसिस इज कि जब कोई लोअर बर्थ की सीट बुक करता है एंड somebody is going on an upper berth, the conductors and everyone request them to put their footwear below the berth, but then people tend to take it to their berths, seats. So they step on the bed sheet keeping their foot on the lower berth, and when the bus is completely neat and clean from the parking, एंड व्हेन यू आर बोर्डिंग द बस, जब आपको दिखता है कि यार यहाँ पे किसी ने शूज के मार्क्स है, एंड देन यू फील कि यार मेरी बस ही क्लीन नहीं है, बट देन यू ऑल्सो नीड टू थिंक कि वो आ कहाँ से रहा है, हाउ इज इट coming at that place. That's really important. So I will not question or I will not comment upon the civic sense issue, because it's a larger
problem, like
it's a larger
we see in
problem
everywhere, like roads
Right.
में भी वही है सब
right
चीज़.
right right it's everywhere. It's part and parcel of our ecosystem altogether.
We have to evolve as a society.
Yeah,
I feel
we
like.
need to evolve as a society. You cannot say कि बॉस ठीक है तुम रास्ते पे कचरा फेंको, बस में मत फेंको. So when you'll stop throwing over there, you'll stop throwing over here. So everything will stay the way you want it to.
Yeah,
So there are
अभी
much
हम घर साफ रखते हैं और घर का कचरा
बाहर फेंकते हैं. So जब तक ये माइंडसेट चेंज नहीं होगा, ये चीज़ नहीं चेंज हो सकती है. उसके ऊपर हम लोग कमेंट करके या किसी को बोल के we are not going to solve any issue for that matter, but then it will stay the way it is as long as it is not resolved. The worst thing we see is people damaging things intentionally.
Yes.
It is when you're throwing garbage in the bus, when you're making it dirty, it is something that you are doing on a habitual basis, because you are habitual to throwing things when you are consuming it. आपने चिप्स खा लिया, आपने फेंक दिया वहीं पे, आप इस चीज़ के साथ में हैबिचुअल हो. बट जो उससे बड़ा प्रॉब्लम है कि आप एसी ब्लोअर्स तोड़ दोगे,
that out of गुस्सा या फिर मस्ती,
out of मस्ती, out of गुस्सा कि I'm so cool, I broke this,
damaging public property.
So these things, and कई बार गुस्से में होता है, कई बार you find some rage and you're doing it, and then when that thing is broken, then you feel very upset about it कि यार ये टूटा हुआ क्यों है, ये ऐसे क्यों दिया है, because somebody broken it.
Yeah, that is the thing.
How will it break on its own? If light is not functioning, if light is broken, you see a broken light inside a bus, how will it be broken on its own? Somebody must have broken it.
Exactly.
That's the unfortunate challenge that we have.
वो क्वेश्चन लोग नहीं सोचते.
वो लोग नहीं सोचते.
ऑपरेटर तो खुद नहीं तोड़ेगा.
Exactly.
एंड आपको इंडिया में इतना ट्रैवल किया है, इज देयर एनी प्लेस जो आपके दिल के बहुत करीब है एंड यू लाइक दैट कि दैट सिटी इज वेरी ब्यूटीफुल एंड लाइक पीपल शुड ट्रैवल देयर?
Indore is one city which I feel is very clean and superb to be at. Goa altogether has a different vibe.
Scenic view काफी
Scenic view है. So Goa and Indore are two cities.
And how about Jalgaon?
Jalgaon is like, that's close to heart. That's hometown. So उसका जगह कोई और नहीं ले सकता है. So I have had my childhood over there. So that cannot be replaced by anything else.
That's not city for you. That's emotion.
That's nostalgia.
Yeah.
वो कैसा भी हो. Today it is in a very different state than what I have seen it, but then again it is close to your heart.
Every city has its own charm
Right.
and plus and minus.
Right.
So thank you, sir.
Yes.
Thanks a lot for your time. It was so lovely speaking to you and
Likewise.
बहुत कुछ हमें इंडस्ट्री के इंटरनल इंफॉर्मेशन पता चली.
जी.
So yeah, thank you.
All right.